Chadwick saved the best for last, man. He saved the best for last. Welcome back, guys, to another review. Today I'm taking a look at the new Netflix film, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. There are probably a few reasons why you might have clicked on this video. Maybe you just want to know what someone thinks of Netflix's newest movie, but I think the reason a lot of you guys are probably here, if you're anything like me, is you were very curious to see what Chadwick Boseman's final film would end up being like, what his performance would be like, whether or not the film was going to be any good, because I think we all want to know that he goes out on a high note. Well, I can confirm that he goes out on the highest of high notes. His performance in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is incredible. Quick sidebar, because we are going to talk mostly about Chadwick Boseman in this review slash just discussion about the movie, but it's based on the August Wilson play of the same name. The film examines the relationship between a band and their lead singer, Ma Rainey, as they await for her to show up to record some music, but the film also explores the struggle of Black Americans in the early 20th century. Okay, with that out of the way, I just want to talk about Chadwick Boseman for a little bit because that's why I personally watched this film. I think personally for me, this is probably the best he's ever been in anything. This film definitely makes you appreciate what an incredible actor he was, but it also makes you incredibly sad that he wasn't able to continue his career and do even more powerful roles like this one. I mean, he was great as T'Challa in the Black Panther, but a film like this really makes you understand just how incredible of an actor he was. When I watched this film, I purposefully went in like really trying to look for Chadwick Boseman in this role because he has a habit of disappearing into all of his roles, as I'm sure you guys all know. I could not see the actor Chadwick Boseman. He disappears in the character of Levee, and it's incredible. This is by far his most powerful performance to date. As you're watching this film, I highly encourage that you prepare yourself for about the 35-minute mark, because once you hit that point, Chadwick Boseman really, in my opinion, steals the film. There's an absolutely incredible, heart-wrenching monologue. Goes on for about 5 or 6 minutes, which I can't believe he memorized all of that because for the most part it's one take. There's a couple of camera cuts in there, but for the most part it looks like they did it all in one shot. His performance during the entire film, but especially during these 5 or 6 minutes, is absolutely breathtaking. He did such an incredible job in this film. The character of Levee, as the film wraps up, has been lied to and beaten down and cheated and is in so much pain that he wears on his sleeve. It's an incredible character examination, but also incredible what Chadwick Boseman brought to the role. And I think anybody who's a fan of his, like I am, is going to be very satisfied with what he did in this film. He plays opposite Viola Davis, who plays Ma Rainey, and she just continues to show why she is one of the greatest actors in the world. Similar to Chadwick Boseman, Viola Davis absolutely disappears in the role of Ma Rainey, and a lot of the times it feels like the entire film is just sort of a documentary following this woman's character around, because she is so fascinating to watch, and the way in which she is very aware of how she may or may not be getting exploited by the music industry. Viola Davis really makes you feel the struggle and confidence this woman needed to have in order to succeed. So many of Ma Rainey's lines, Viola Davis just delivers. In the way she delivers these lines, it's so natural to her. It's so easy. And it makes the film feel so much more real when you have somebody who seems like they're not even acting. If I wasn't told ahead of time that Viola Davis was in this film, I may not have figured it out until the credits rolled. She was incredible, as she always is, but this was another example of why she's one of the greatest actors in the world. Yeah, so as you probably noticed by now, I really just wanted to talk about these two. The movie's good. I don't know if it's like, change your life incredible, but if you're interested in kind of these pained characters, stage play turned into film, it's a great adaptation. Did a really, really good job. If you're a Chadwick Boseman fan, Viola Davis fan, you're gonna be blown away. I think, I don't really care if Chadwick Boseman ever wins an Oscar. If he did, it would be for this role, because this was his last, unfortunately. But he doesn't need it. I think in this film, he demonstrated to everybody that he was more than T'Challa. And as important as that role was in pop culture, as an actor, he demonstrates in this film that he had so much left to give. And he gave essentially all of it just in this performance alone. I hope you guys enjoyed the movie. I know I did. And I recommend you give it a watch. All right, I'm out.